Hello everyone from back home, coming to you from Japan here. Not much to report on this week. I've been really stressing out about two lessons I gotta give. The first one is on comparisons, like big, bigger, long, longer, stuff like that, comparisons. So that's all done. I got that finished. Now I need to make a video, a PowerPoint of some kind on how to. And I have no idea how to do it. My mom and sister have been pretty helpful with that, giving me some good ideas. I still have some files from Matt that could help me out, possibly, maybe, but I haven't even gotten started on that, so I gotta do that tonight. But yeah, I guess school's been pretty good so far. Had a bit of a training thing recently, but nobody sent me an email about when or where it would be, so I didn't know what to do. I went and picked up my bank book instead in the meantime, because because I guess I can't get paid unless I have one of these. But anyway, now that I finally got one, I guess I can get paid. And then I got a call from Matt about the meeting. Are you gonna show up? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get an email about it. I don't know where it's supposed to be. So then he forwarded me the email, and it was downtown Hamamatsu, down at the 40-minute drive. So I guess I made my way down there, met some people, got talking to Matt about what to do. So yeah, I mean, not much to report on this week, of course, but I do want to take some time to introduce you to a Mori burger and tell you a story recently that happened, well, not quite recently, last month or, last year. When I was first coming over to Japan, it was with my brother-in-law, Tyson. These things are delicious. He was coming over to, come over with me for a little bit. Had some fun times. But first we had to go from Hawaii to Japan. I'm sorry, we had to go from Maui to Oahu, and then go from Oahu to Japan. So when we were on the plane on Maui, the plane suddenly shut down. We got in the air, but then we had to turn around because we couldn't land. Something about the weather, or it was too busy. The airport was too busy. Anyway, we couldn't land. And this lady next to me starts freaking out like nothing else. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm just sitting there totally calm, trying to compose myself. Thinking of that one Russell M. Nelson talk where the airplane was going down, and he's like, I was just totally calm. This one lady was freaking out, but I was totally calm. It was like that, Wasn't quite the same kind of situation where it was like life and death, but this lady was certainly treating it like one. Oh no, she was gonna miss something very important, I guess. So anyway, I moved so that the staff could attend to that one lady. Went back to where Tyson was sitting, and there was this one guy talking about, oh man, this happens all the time. He must have jinxed it or something. I don't know. Got on the wrong plane with the wrong guy. So we had to fly back to Maui, and then finally go to Oahu, and it was just, a whole rigmarole, I guess you could say. But eventually we did get to Oahu. Had to get a hotel because we missed the flight to Japan and totally get a new one. But anyways, worry is just a useless emotion. I know I'm super worried about my how-to PowerPoint, but at the end of the day, being worried about stuff it doesn't get you anywhere. At least it doesn't get you anywhere fast. It just fills your mind with what-if scenarios, and next thing you know, you're spending more time thinking about the what-if scenarios than actually how to fix something. But, if something's out of your control, there's nothing you can do about it. It's like that one time when I was with one of my friends and we were going to scout out a location, only to find out that this location we were scouting was, we couldn't enter it. We weren't supposed to enter it. And so coming down, we saw some police come up and he was just freaking out, super crazy, but I wasn't trying to freak out at all. And I was like, well, what are you going to do about it? So the police showed up and they're going to give us a ticket, but I guess my friend was so worried that they decided to have pity on us and they gave us a blank piece of paper, just kind of as a warning, I guess. And my friend was like, oh man, I'm going to take this blank piece of paper and frame it. So I guess that's what he did. So if something's out of your control like that, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no point in worrying. You just gotta sit back and let things happen the way they do. And if you can do something about it, being worried is still useless because it means you can do something about it. It just depends on whether or not you can do something about it. And at the end of the day, there's no point in worrying about anything. What it does is age you fast and make you super nervous about things. And then you get into unnecessary conflicts that you didn't need to get into. So I need to slow down. I need to think about my priorities, what I need to do, instead of worrying about worrying. And I guess I can get through it. And eating a hamburger helps to chill the person down. Especially one with Kobe beef. So good. So good. So maybe there'll be more to report on next week. Maybe it'll be more eventful. Who knows? I'm glad I'm just over my sickness. That sucked. Now I'm getting into a normal routine. And I gotta quit pausing so much in my classes, because that just makes me worried. And I don't know what to do next after I pause, because I gotta fill up the time. But anyway, Janet, I'll see you next week.